Welcome back to Past Perfect, where silver screens, scandals, and legends come back to life. Hollywood was never just lights and cameras. It was a stage of dreams and obsessions where beauty built empires and fame carried a heavy price. Some conquered with elegance, some with laughter, others with nothing but fire in their eyes. If cinema's myths and mysteries fascinate you, subscribe now so you won't miss what comes next. Monroe, Hepburn, Garbo, Kelly, Taylor, names etched in neon lights whispered in scandals, mourned in tragedies. These were not just actresses, but icons who shaped culture itself. Now, with the help of AI and history reborn, we count down 20 screen legends who defied time and became eternal. So, dim the lights, and let's begin with number 20. Number 20. Theda Bara. Born in 1885, died in 1955. She was Hollywood's first great vamp, a silent screen siren who embodied danger and desire. With kohl-rimmed eyes and exotic costumes, she set the template for the femme fatale. Audiences were spellbound, yet most of her films are now lost to time. Even so, her legend endures as the woman who gave birth to Hollywood's dark seductress. While Theda bewitched the silent era, number 19 brought charm and elegance to the golden age, winning the world's heart with an unforgettable performance. Number 19. Claudette Colbert. Born in 1903, died in 1996. She was the queen of wit and sophistication, a star whose charm defined Hollywood's golden years. Her role in It Happened One Night won her an Academy Award, making her one of the era's most beloved actresses. Graceful and versatile, she shined in comedies, dramas, and romances alike. Colbert's elegance and intelligence made her a timeless screen presence. While Claudette captured hearts with laughter and style, number 18 dazzled audiences with wit and beauty, only to meet a tragic fate high above the clouds. Number 18. Carole Lombard. Born in 1908, died in 1942. She was the queen of screwball comedy, lighting up the screen with wit and fearless charm. Audiences adored her beauty and bold spirit, making her one of Hollywood's brightest stars of the 1930s. Her marriage to Clark Gable was celebrated as a true Hollywood love story. But in 1942, tragedy struck. A plane crash ended her life at just 33. Hollywood mourned a star who burned bright and fast, her legacy forever tied to the romantic comedy she helped define. While Carole's brilliance ended in tragedy, number 17 became Hollywood's first blonde bombshell, a star whose radiance changed cinema's image of desire. Number 17. Jean Harlow. Born in 1911, died in 1937. She was Hollywood's original blonde bombshell, a star who redefined glamour in the 1930s. With platinum hair and dazzling charm, she became a box office sensation and a symbol of desire. Audiences were captivated by her playful sensuality, making her one of the most photographed women of her era. Behind the fame, she longed for love and stability, but illness struck at the height of her career. At only 26, her sudden death shocked Hollywood, leaving fans around the world in mourning. Her luminous presence endures forever frozen as cinema's eternal blonde goddess. While Jean lit up the screen with radiant beauty, number 16 carried that sex symbol image into the 1950s, but her life ended in a tragedy on the open road. Number 16. Jayne Mansfield. Born in 1933, died in 1967. She was the rebellious sex symbol of the 1950s, a blonde bombshell who defied Hollywood tradition. With her daring curves and playful charisma, she became one of the most recognizable stars of her time. Mansfield embraced scandal and spectacle, turning her life into a show that the world could not ignore. Yet behind the spotlight was ambition, a woman determined to break free from the studio mold. In 1967, tragedy struck. A car crash ended her life at just 34. Her legend remains a symbol of youth, beauty, and rebellion, forever tied to Hollywood's golden age of excess. If you're enjoying this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite screen legend below. Number 15 takes us deeper into Hollywood's darkest night, the story of a rising star whose life was stolen too soon. Number 15. Sharon Tate. Born in 1943, died in 1969. She was a rising star of 1960s Hollywood, her beauty and charm lighting up every frame she touched. Roles in Valley of the Dolls and other films hinted at a career destined for greatness. Her life off-screen was equally radiant, a young woman loved for her kindness and grace. But in the summer of 1969, darkness fell when the Manson murders shocked the world. At just 26, her life was stolen, turning her into a haunting symbol of innocence lost. Hollywood mourned the star. She could have been her memory, frozen in youth and tragedy. While Sharon's story ended in horror, Number 14 lived a life of glamour and mystery, only to leave behind questions that still linger to this day. Number 14. Natalie Wood. Born in 1938, died in 1981. She grew up before the camera, a child star who blossomed into one of Hollywood's brightest leading ladies. Her roles in Rebel Without a Cause and West Side Story made her a symbol of vulnerability and passion. Audiences adored her delicate beauty and the way she carried both strength and fragility on screen. But her personal life was filled with turbulence, a search for love and stability that often slipped away. In 1981, she drowned under mysterious circumstances, a tragedy that still raises questions today. Her legacy endures in classic cinema, forever tied to Hollywood's most haunting mysteries. While Natalie's death left unanswered questions, Number 13 embraced life with scandal and freedom, becoming the wild beauty of Hollywood's golden era. Number 13. Ava Gardner, born in 1922, died in 1990. She was the untamed beauty of Hollywood, a woman whose allure was as fierce as her spirit. From The Killers to Mogambo, her performances made her one of MGM's brightest stars. Audiences were drawn to her sultry presence, a mix of elegance and danger few could resist. Off-screen, her fiery romances with Frank Sinatra and others turned her life into headlines filled with passion and scandal. She lived boldly, refusing to bow to convention, earning both admiration and controversy. In later years, she withdrew from the spotlight, but her legend never dimmed. Ava Gardner remains the eternal screen goddess, remembered for beauty, talent, and unapologetic freedom. While Ava lived recklessly and loved fiercely, Number 12 broke boundaries with androgynous style, becoming a daring icon who challenged Hollywood itself. Number 12. Marlene Dietrich. Born in 1901, died in 1992. She was the smoky-voiced siren of the silver screen, a woman who blurred the lines of gender and desire. Her breakthrough in The Blue Angel turned her into an international sensation. With top hats, tuxedos, and a fearless gaze, she redefined femininity with bold, androgynous style. Audiences were mesmerized by her elegance, and Hollywood embraced her as both muse and mystery. Behind the glamour, she was fiercely independent, refusing to let convention define her. Even as she left the spotlight, her legend only grew stronger with time. Marlene Dietrich endures as one of cinema's most daring icons, a woman who lived by her own rules. while Marlene challenged Hollywood with elegance and fire. Number 11 embodied French sensuality, becoming the ultimate goddess of the 1950s and 60s. Number 11. Brigitte Bardot, born in 1934. She was France's ultimate sex symbol, a goddess who ignited screens in the 1950s and 60s. Her breakout in God Created Woman made her an international icon of beauty and desire. With effortless sensuality and wild freedom, she reshaped how the world saw femininity. Bardot became a muse for fashion and art, her image defining an entire generation. But fame came with scrutiny, and she withdrew from Hollywood while still young. In her later life, she turned to activism, devoting herself to animal rights and humanitarian causes. Her legend remains eternal, a symbol of rebellion, passion, and cinematic allure. If you're enjoying this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite screen legend below. Number 10 brings us to Italy's shining star, a woman whose beauty and strength conquered the world stage. Number 10. Sophia Loren, born in 1934. She rose from poverty in Naples to become Italy's greatest screen goddess. With striking beauty and magnetic presence, she captivated audiences around the world. Her role in Two Women earned her an Academy Award, the first for a performance in a foreign language. But Loren was more than a beauty. She embodied resilience, passion, and authenticity. Through decades of film, she remained a global symbol of elegance. Her name became synonymous with timeless glamour, a legend bridging Europe and Hollywood. While Sophia embodied Italian grace and power, Number 9 set the screen ablaze in the 1940s with a single role that defined seduction forever. Number 9. Rita Hayworth, born in 1918, died in 1987. She was the fiery redhead of 1940s Hollywood, a dancer who transformed into one of cinema's brightest stars. Her sultry performance in Gilda defined her as the ultimate femme fatale. During World War II, her pinup image became the dream of countless soldiers. Audiences saw her as the face of glamour, but privately she longed for love and peace. Her turbulent marriages and personal struggles contrasted with the perfection of her screen image. Even as fame faded, her legend as a symbol of desire remained untouchable. While Rita set hearts aflame with every glance, Number 8 brought elegance and scandal together, leaving behind one of cinema's most unforgettable stories. Number 8. Ingrid Bergman, born in 1915, died in 1982. She was the luminous star of Casablanca, a face of innocence and grace on the silver screen. Her natural style and quiet strength set her apart from Hollywood's manufactured glamour. Audiences admired her authenticity, a beauty that felt real, not created. But scandal followed when she pursued love in Italy, shaking her wholesome image and nearly ending her career. She returned triumphantly, winning 3 Academy Awards and reclaiming her place. Her legacy is one of resilience and talent, a star who lived boldly both on and off screen. While Ingrid overcame scandal with strength and grace, Number 7 sang her way into history, a voice of wonder shadowed by a life of sorrow. Number 7. Judy Garland, born in 1922, died in 1969. She was the girl who followed the yellow brick road, capturing hearts as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Her angelic voice and emotional depth made her one of the greatest entertainers of the 20th century. Audiences adored her vulnerability, a mix of innocence and power that felt uniquely hers. But behind the curtain was a life of torment scarred by studio control addiction and heartbreak. She fought tirelessly to perform, even as her health and spirit began to fade. Her tragic death at 47 left the world mourning a talent gone too soon. Yet her voice still echoes through time, a reminder of both wonder and sorrow. While Judy's life ended in heartbreak, number 6 reigned as Hollywood's violet-eyed queen, a woman whose beauty and scandals defined an era. Number 6. Elizabeth Taylor. Born in 1932, died in 2011. She was Hollywood's violet-eyed queen, a child star who grew into one of cinema's greatest icons. Her beauty captivated millions, but her talent earned her 2 Academy Awards. From Cleopatra to Who's Afraid of Virginia, she proved herself a force on screen. Off-screen, her 8 marriages and bold romances made her the tabloids' favorite obsession. Yet she rose above scandal, becoming a pioneer in humanitarian work and AIDS activism. Elizabeth Taylor remains larger than life, a star who lived with passion, glamour, and purpose. If you're enjoying this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite screen legend below. Number 5 brings us to a woman who embodied tragedy and brilliance, an actress whose immortal role still defines cinematic history. Number 5. Vivien Leigh. Born in 1913, died in 1967. She was the immortal Scarlett O'Hara, a role in Gone with the Wind that made her a legend. Her beauty and poise lit up the screen, but it was her fierce spirit that captivated audiences. She won 2 Academy Awards, including one for A Streetcar Named Desire. Yet behind the brilliance was fragility as she battled mental illness throughout her life. Her turbulent marriage to Laurence Olivier was as dramatic as any Hollywood script. Vivien's final years were shadowed by illness, but her performances remained unforgettable. She endures as a symbol of talent and tragedy, a star who burned bright yet paid a heavy price. While Vivien's brilliance was shadowed by inner turmoil, number 4 chose silence over fame, becoming Hollywood's most mysterious legend. Number 4. Greta Garbo. Born in 1905, died in 1990. She was the divine mystery of Hollywood, a Swedish star whose beauty and presence mesmerized the world. From silent films to talkies, she reigned as one of cinema's greatest actresses. Her line in Grand Hotel, "I Want to Be Alone," became the essence of her mystique. Audiences adored her, yet she remained distant, a goddess beyond reach. At the height of her fame, she walked away, vanishing from Hollywood without a farewell. She lived in solitude for decades, choosing silence over the spotlight. Garbo became more than a star. She became an enigma, eternal in her mystery. While Greta vanished into shadows, number 3 stepped into royalty, a Hollywood princess whose fairy tale ended in tragedy. Number 3. Grace Kelly. Born in 1929, died in 1982. She was Hollywood's golden princess, an actress whose elegance captured the world's imagination. With films like Rear Window and To Catch a Thief, she became the embodiment of style and sophistication. At the height of her fame, she left the screen marrying Prince Rainier of Monaco in a real-life fairy tale. Her wedding transformed her from movie star to royalty, a union watched by millions around the globe. She appeared in 20 Royal Women Brought Back to Life, Vol.1, but her story is too iconic not to return here. In 1982, tragedy struck when a car crash ended her life too soon, leaving the world in shock and sorrow. Grace Kelly remains timeless, where cinema and monarchy forever meet. While Grace lived a fairy tale that ended in tragedy, number 2 embodied elegance and kindness, becoming the most beloved star of them all. Number 2. Audrey Hepburn. Born in 1929, died in 1993. She was the embodiment of grace, a star whose elegance redefined Hollywood beauty. From Roman Holiday to Breakfast at Tiffany's, she became a global icon of style and charm. Her doe-like eyes and delicate presence made her the face of timeless femininity. Audiences adored her, not only for her roles, but for her humility and warmth beyond the screen. Later in life, she devoted herself to UNICEF, working tirelessly for children around the world. Her legacy is one of kindness and compassion, a rare union of stardom and humanity. Audrey Hepburn remains eternal, a light that shines far beyond cinema. While Audrey's light was gentle and kind, Number 1 burned brighter than anyone, a legend whose beauty, fame, and tragic end defined an era. Number 1. Marilyn Monroe, born in 1926, died in 1962. She was Hollywood's ultimate sex symbol, a blonde goddess who embodied desire and vulnerability. With films like Some Like It Hot and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, she became the most famous actress of her time. Her laughter, her curves, her presence all became symbols of an era. But fame came with shadows, a struggle with loneliness, addiction, and broken love. In 1962, she was found dead at just 36, a loss that shocked the entire world. Her death remains shrouded in mystery, feeding endless fascination and sorrow. Marilyn Monroe endures as the face of glamour and tragedy, a legend who still haunts Hollywood today. From Theda Bara to Marilyn Monroe, 20 legends have come alive once more, their stories proving that true icons never fade. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Past Perfect for more history brought to life.